Morning. Hey, Amy. Hello. How are we? Hey, Jen. Katrina, good morning. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning, Michelle. Natasha, Sarah. You're all here for a little workout. How are you all doing? Counts twins, hello. Hello. Morning eating the miles. Hello, how are you? I'm behind the camera, I'll be in front of it in a sec. Don't you worry. Good morning. Right, I think I am going to just turn off the comments so you can see me better. There we go. Let me just check the lineup. And hold on a sec. Are we all right? Okay. Right, I'm going to crack on. Anyone joining can join in. Good morning. Everyone that's joined me from We Are Fit&Well's Instagram. My name is Jemma. I'm from Jemma's Health Hub. I live over there. I do my workouts there and in the Hub, which is my online fitness community. So you're here for a little 25-minute warm-up, core session, cool down. It will be over before you know it. So well done, first of all, for turning up. Get those hands in the air. Let's have a little tiny breathe and a little notice. That's what I like to do at the start. A little notice. How do we feel? How does our body feel? Do we feel stiff? Do we feel a bit like we need this movement? Let's get a little side stretch. Have a little wiggle of those hips. Yeah, so I like to just notice how my mind and my body feel. Do we feel a bit groggy? Are we happy because the sun is out? Just have a tiny little scan. Have a little connection with your brain. And then we'll get properly into the movement. Give those hips a wiggle on the other side. And yeah, we're just going to enjoy a little 20-minute burner. Hands up in the air, wiggle those fingers. We're going to come down and go to the floor. Touch it if you can. If not, just reach on down. So, the first section we've got is a warm-up to make sure our body is nice and warm before we get into our core section. We are going to start with a jog on the spot. Nice, simple, easy move. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Now think about, even though it is a simple move, you can think about your form. You can bring those shoulders down. You can get that chest open. You can bring those knees up a bit higher. Have a think about your core here as well. You can always improve your form just slightly. Even on the more simple moves, we are here to just get that heart rate up, bring the knees up, and breathe. That is the most important, the breath. We are gonna have another 10 seconds here, and then we're gonna go into a little stretch. How are you anyway? Are you all right? Are you having a good morning thus far? In 3, in 2, in 1. Get to the end of your mat, or if you don't have a mat, just step it back into a lunge, hands on in the air, lower that knee at the back. We're just going to have a little stretch. Stretch around the quads, stretch around the hips. The hands coming up just helps down the sides to have a little stretch as well. Now here you can have a nice big old breath and enjoy the feeling of the oxygen coming into your body. That's what helps. All that nice fresh oxygen coming into your bloodstream, reviving you, waking you up, down, and up. Gets you going straight away, doesn't it? You do a couple of moves. Heart rate is lifted in 3, in 2, and last one, hands on up, lower down, and come to centre. Next move in our, it is 5 moves of the warm-up, I'm afraid to say. The next move is our clap jacks. So you're clapping at the top, clapping behind the back in a jack motion. You're still on your break though. So get some nice oxygen in and join me. In 3, 2, 1. Clap, top and behind. So the reason we're going to get nice and warm is just so our body's awake before we get into those more conditioning moves at the core. Just so we feel a bit more revived as well. We're not going straight in with those core moves. If you want to adapt anything, lose the jumps, tap it out, give it a bit of speed if you want to add, and breathe. Keep it going. Or lose the claps if you just want some standard star jumps. If you need 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, speed it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Get you going. It's boiling in here already. All right, we're gonna get some skipping on the go. Kick it out. This is the last kind of cardio move. So please don't worry. Join in for the last bit. So you're gonna kick out, and you're gonna get an imaginary skipping rope, and you're gonna kick under, flip that rope under your feet. Now if you wanna lean back, that first of all engages your core as well. That's the front body. Kick it out. If you want to turbo this move, make it harder, give me a double hop. Hop, side to side. Or keep it more simple. You keep going, team. I'm just going to really quickly check our tech that we're all good. It does look like it. I think so. Are we all good? You keep going, keep on skipping. I'm going to check the comments. And then I'm going to turn them off again. Keep skipping, team. You're doing so well. Yes. You got 3. You got 2. You got 1. So, like I said, that's the last bit of the cardio, but your heart rate should be lifted. Your body should be feeling a bit more tingly, a bit more awake. Come to the end of your mat. Hopefully you can see me. Reach on up. We're going to do a walk-out plank, which means you're folding forward at the hips, softness in the knees, walk it out. And then if you just want to hold for a few seconds, you can, or you can give me a little push-up if you want to add to the move. Now walk it back through. So we're going to just do a couple here, just to switch everything on. Switch on those arms. Switch on that core. Walk it out. Hold the plank. 1, 2. Walk it back. Remember the knees. Your legs aren't poker straight here. You've got softness. You've got a bit of give. Walk it through. 1, 2. Walk it back. So that feels nice, doesn't it? So you're kind of feeling that lovely. You're like, no, it doesn't feel nice. It will, I promise. It's waking everything up. It is. You've got 1 more to go, then we're going to come to the floor for core. Hold it. 1, 2. Back on up. There you go, you are warm. Your body is awake. The blood is pumping all around. So now we're ready to come to the floor. We're going to start off with something called a dead bug. Doesn't sound that nice, does it? It's a nice move. What a dead bug is, it kind of activates that core straight away. It makes you think about the muscles that you're using. So I will show you a little demonstration and then you can crack on with me. Back is not arched. You can't get a hand under there. It's flat. You're going to have your legs in a tabletop position, your hands up in front. Opposite arm comes down, opposite leg comes down. Core is helping with those arms and legs coming up and down. It has to be switched on. So think about your breath, think about the arms and legs lowering. Takes a bit of coordination if you've never done this one. It's a really nice move to get you going. Are you ready? That's kind of the most explanation of all the moves. And you'll be all right for the rest of them. In 3, 2, and 1. So in that tabletop position, choose which you're going to start with. Up. So your breath is coming out as you lower and lift. So it's really, really controlling. You're controlling that move. I'm gonna have a look at my timer. I snapped the back off the timer, so I'm really sorry. I'm gonna watch my time. You've only got 10 seconds left here. So give me what you have. Really think about controlling it. It's not about speed. It's about the control. And back. In 3, 2, 1. First core move complete. You're going to stay in the same position and we're going to have some scissor kicks. So that means your feet are up in the air, hands underneath that bottom, and then you're going to lower the legs as low as you can until you feel that kind of connection in your core. You'll start to feel it. You'll know when you get there. And then you cross those legs. If you can go lower, it will become tougher. Or stay up high if that is for you today. Please join me now. Squeeze at the core. So this is a nice one as well to just activate everything, and you'll feel it on your You feel it on your quads? Yes, I can. So lower the legs. If you want to add, you can come up and down with those legs. If you want to make it a bit tougher for yourself, you've got another 10 seconds on this move. Cross those legs. In 3, 2, and 1. Lower the feet down. Roll to your side to come out of that move. And we're going to be in a V sit now. So, sitting up tall, legs on the mat, feet on the mat, shoulders back and down. Now, start with the move like so. Lean back, feet are on the mat. And then you're just going to bring your arm to the side like so. A little twist, and that activates here. Anything hurts in your back, you sit up. You lean back to get that core activation. To make this move tougher, feet come off. Ooh. You'll see my legs are shaking already. And then you take that arm back. Are you ready? Get into position. Choose which version you want to do. And let's go. So I might start with my feet on the mat. So you might just bring that arm back. Follow your hand. And then you get a little twist on that core as well. If you want to lift those feet but don't want to move the hands, give it a little static hold. You'll feel it right away. Oh, I don't think I've done this one for a while. I can feel it straight off. You are doing so well. Hold it. Oh. If you want to come back down and just give me that little twist to the side. You can do this with weights as well. If later down the line or another time you want to get a weight and twist it across your body. Ladies, you've got 5. Let's hold it up. 4. Or gents, is any guys here? 3. 2 and 1. Bring it on down. Yeah, definitely haven't done that one for a while. I could feel that. So we're going to go on to a side plank. Versions of it for you. So you keep your knees bent if you haven't done a side plank for a little while. And you just give me this version with the knees behind you. If you want to come on up to a higher plank, and like so. If you want to add even more, get that leg up in the air. That is a lot tougher. You choose, join me now. So high plank, squeeze that core. These obliques here are switched on. Hand is in the air. It's a nice place to have a breath here. You're like, what? I'm concentrating. It's hard. Sometimes when you're concentrating, you want to hold your breath, don't you? Don't hold your breath. Get it out. So what I say to my ladies in the home, breath will push you through when you feel like you can't. You keep on breathing. You've got 5. Hold it. 4. Lift that leg if you want. 3 and 2 and 1. Lower down. Hand to mat. I'll flip around. Other side, ladies. I always say ladies because I only have ladies in my group. Ladies and gentlemen, if there is any, if there are any guys here. So that adaptation again on your knees, or you're up high. Oh, you can stack those. See, I think you'll find one side is stronger than the other. I think this side is my more wobbly side. That's quite normal. So I don't think I could even get my leg up on this side. And that means maybe I'll work on this side a bit more. I'll have a think about this side a little bit more when I'm doing my core and my planks and everything like that. Please breathe. Hold it for another 10. Remember that breath. And it's all core, remember, today. So if it feels a bit of a challenge, it's because it is. But you're doing so well. In 3, 2, 1. Hand down, lower yourself. All right. So we've got a back move now. Kind of back and core move. You're going to be on your front. It's a little Superman. So your hands are going to be by your temples. You're going to be lying face down. And we're going to try and lift the upper body and the legs so that core and your back are kind of up and down. So you've got to engage here in that centre, in your core. Hands by your temples. Lift, lower, lift and lower. You don't have to come up high. You just have to give a little squeeze. You are in it. You should have already started. I need to get a new timer. Do you know what I did? I kicked it across the room by accident and the back of it snapped off. You are in Superman, Super Lady, whatever we want to call it. You are keeping on going. Up and down. Up and down. Don't lose the breath. That is also important in this move. Keep it going. You've got 10 more seconds. I'm going to count you down and then you've got one more move after this. But that is only round one, I'm afraid. I mean, you're here for 25 minutes. We're going to get through it. In 2 and 1. Take a break. Give your shoulders a little wiggle. The final move is a spider plank. So you're going to be up in high plank with me, or you can stay on all fours as an adaptation. Nice flat back, and then you bring a knee up and you bring that knee around to your elbow. If you are spider planking in high plank, squeeze that core, knee comes round, those obliques are working, the front of the core section is working. Join me now. Go. Round. Down. You might have already started, you've got an extra few seconds. Round. With that knee. If you're on all fours, sucking your belly button up towards your back. Breathing. And then just gently lifting that leg. Bring it on round. This is the final move of the circuit. And now we know the moves. We can get right deep into them for round 2. You do not have long left, team. Please keep going. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees to mat. Well done. Your first round is complete. I'm getting a sweat on. I hope you are too. See how your day goes now. If you don't normally do workouts in the morning, see how you feel. If you can squeeze 20 minutes, half hour in at the beginning, you'll notice that difference. Please come into dead bug position for me. Round 2 is going in 3, 2, 1. Remember that back. You've got to be flat on the floor. So that means your core is, I'm going to kick my plant. I'm going to shuffle up. You keep going, team. So, I did it wrong then. Opposite, opposite. That's why you have to have that mind control. I did it again. Opposite leg, opposite arm. It's like patting your head and rubbing your tummy at the same time. And you're probably all right. Oh, down. Squeeze that core. Opposite leg, opposite arm. Down. And then when you get it wrong one time, you can't get it right again. Squeeze. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Well done, ladies. Ladies and gents, we're gonna come for that scissor kick. It's just habit, you see. We're gonna get into the position on the floor. So feet in the air, lower down. If you want to have your hands underneath your bottom for a bit of support, lower those legs. Cross them over. To make it more, join me now, to make it more challenging, you can lower and lift. And breathe. Cross. Again, it's not about speed. It's about control. You can control it. You can. You can probably feel it even if you're up there with the legs. Crossing. In. 10. I won't count you all the way down from 10. I'll just give you 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet to mat. You can really feel it on that second round, can't you? Come on up for the V-sit. We're going to get into that V-sit. Remember, you can either use your arms to bring back, or you can stay in a static position. Or if you do have a weight handy, you can just bring a weight from side to side. Or if you've got a little toddler or a little child that you want to jump on and bring in, we're going to go now. Let's hit it. So lean back, feel the core engagement, bring that hand out to the side. Again, if you've got hand weights and you want to do this another time, add the hand weights. If you want to bring those legs up, bring those legs up, static pose. You can feel it, can't you? I'm going to bring the legs down. I'm going to practice that one. See, even if you exercise often, you still got moves that you find a little bit struggling, you can struggle with, and there's always places to work on, is what I'm trying to say. In 5, lift up for the last. 3, 2, 1, lower down. We've got those side planks, you choose, knees down or high plank. Get into position, let's hit it. So if the high plank is too much with your feet stacked, you can just have one in front of the other. Or if this is too much, you come on down, knees behind, and then reset that hand. Hold it up. You should be in whatever position you like, and you should be holding it, squeeze. Oh, if you want to add that leg, see this that I can do. And it's good actually, because then you notice all different things about your body, where you need to add things, where you need to work a little bit harder maybe. In 3, 2, 1, lower that hand down, flip sides. We're not going to have so much of a break now, we're just going to get right up into it. So whatever your choice is, on the knees or high, join me now. I might quickly check our tech again, because I worry that I can't see the other side, but you hold that plank, squeeze that core. Please, ladies and gents. We seem all right. We do. So, how do you feel? Should I ask you when you're not in a plank position? You're like, oh, I don't know yet. You're going to hold it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on down. We've got that Superman move, super lady move, where you're on your front, lifting the head and the legs. Right. Breathe. Get into that position. Hold it. Hands by your temples and lift. Lower. Lift and lower. So what I'd like you to do is think about your feet. That's a weird thing to say, but are your feet all tense and scrunched up in your toes, in your shoes? Release those feet. Just focus on this core section in your back and lift. Sometimes if you tense elsewhere, it can kind of take away from the move a bit. So think if you're tensing anywhere else. Think about if your jaw is clenched. Up, down. Just try and focus on the area that we are working on. You have got such little amount of time left. You're doing so well. I'm super proud of you. You got 5, 4, 3. Give me another nice lift. 2, and 1. Well done. We've got one more move left. Then we do have a little rewarm section. If you're part of the hub, you'll know what a rewarm is. Okay, we're going to get into that spider plank position, either on all fours, sucking that belly button right on up. Have a little squeeze of your pelvic floors while you're there. Just for good measure. Up into high plank also, if that is for you. Round with that knee, up. Round with that knee. Do not drop your head. Try and stay in a nice, long line. This is the final move. Can you believe it? How quick has it gone? Round, down. I think it's gone pretty quick. Round, down. Breathe, ladies. Round, down. Hold it. Give me another 10 seconds, please. You can. Yes, you can. In 3, in 2, in 1. Bring those knees on down and give yourself a clap. 2 rounds of core complete. We're going to do a rewarm now. I mean, I know you're pretty warm already, but we're just going to warm up with a little cardio, a couple of cardio moves, and then we'll have a very small little stretch. Then you can go and enjoy this nice feeling of having worked out and enjoy it. So come on up to standing on a mountain climber for me, please, in 3, 2, 1. Shoulders down. Start nice and slow, and then we can add the speed. Squeeze that core once more, and then get into the cardio. Just giving that blood one last pump all around the body before we have a little stretch, and then you're free. If you've done this whole workout, super job. If you've managed half, super job. If you've done anything that has made you feel better, that is what it is about. Give me 5, speed it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I've got something written down, but I don't know. Shall we do it? shall we do it? I basically wrote down burpees because I was like, that'll finish us off. So if you want to do burpees with me for 30 seconds, come on in now. If you don't, give me a little jog. Just give me a little movement. Give me something for 30 seconds. If you are burping, if you want to push yourself a little bit further this morning, let's go. 30 seconds. Squeeze, shoulders down, up, down, out and in. If you want to go full on, come to the mat and then hop on back in. I don't know if I am going to go full on today. Up, down, out, in. Breathe, ladies and gents. I keep saying ladies and gents. It's because I only ever say ladies. Come on up, down, out, and in. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that is it, I promise. I always do little tricks in the hub. So I want you to come on down for a little stretch. If this feels alright, this is called the froggy frog. I like to just come down here, have a little sway, have a little breathe, left leg comes out, and then you reach that other hand up, and then you enjoy the feeling as your heart rate comes down, and you know you've had a little workout, and you know it is going to help you. It's not all about going 100% every single time. It's about showing up and giving it what you have that day, and it always helps. Other side, left, right, left, whatever leg you didn't do. Yeah, I hope that you enjoyed that. If you want to do a little sweaty selfie, tag me and we are Fit and Well. Show us how you found it. Look on up to the ceiling, enjoy that stretch, you earned it. Down you go, leg comes in, the bottom comes up, and you're going to fold forward for me with those legs wide, nice and gently. Breathe, hang down. And there you go. If you need to go, see you later. If you stay for the last few seconds, just stay with me and have a few of these big deep breaths. Roll on up, weight in the heels, shoulders back and down. Now, what I like to do in the hub as well, at the very end, we just do like a little 30 seconds of congratulating ourselves, trying to let go of anything that we're hanging on to in our bodies, because it does, you know, when you kind of let things stay in your body, we try and kind of think about what that might be and get rid of it. Exercise always helps with that. It helps displace any kind of anxiety and things like that. So I hope that that's helped you, and I hope that you enjoyed. Let's do a tiny little neck roll, chin down to your chest. Really think about your breath for these next few seconds. Roll that chin round to the left. Look over your shoulder gently and down and around. You might feel a bit crunchy in the neck. Have a little notice of that as well. And first and foremost, tell yourself good things. You're amazing, you've shown up, you've given yourself some time, and that is the best thing. I hope that it helps your day. I'm going to save this down if you want to share it with anyone. You can. I will see you later. Thanks for having me. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye. I'll switch the comments back on. See you. Bye. See you later. Heart. Oh, there's hearts. I'm hoping that means that you liked it. Bye. I don't know how to say your name. Frog shop. Bye. Eating the miles. Well done. See you soon. Well done. Hold on.